Absolutely. Yep. This is an everlasting question. I can't believe that this has become an actual debate, but let's have it. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC that's paying for less on this podcast. Smash the like button. See what we got in the building. JC in the building. He says, uh-oh. The beautiful lovers of words. Salute. Corey Joe. What's going on? Philip D in the building. Paul Carrick. Angel Diaz. Picasso. Gunmetal Guy USA. Salute. He said to answer the thumbnail question, no, absolutely not. Have a good chat. All right, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. No smoke in the building. Reef the Watcher, salute. Derek Gaines, the legend, salute. Yo, we're going to talk about it. BPMV, salute. Yo, we going to ride Neil, my brother. What up, man? Listen, and you know, Rod, that documentary's coming out, and I can't wait to see, because I promise you, you're going to look at some, listen, there was several, listen, Freaknik wasn't the only spot popping off. There were places that I learned later, like Black College Weeks and stuff. There were biker weeks and all in the Midwest. There were all kinds of get-togethers that I didn't even know about until I was like way past, and I'm like, I don't need to go to that shit no more. I was like an adult. I'm like, I don't need to be the old creep going to those spots. There was Freaknik. There was Greek Fest. You know what I mean? Jeff Sparks, salute. Yo, there were so many of these things happening that you're like, wow. But the question is, does her 304 past have a reset button? And more, yeah, BPM, I'm not doing links on this. I'm not doing links on this. I'll let y'all know when I'm doing links. I gotta tell you, man. This is Night Train, salute. Abel Mahari, what's going on? I can't believe that some of this stuff is an actual debate. I really can't believe it. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Central Arkansas, the Greek show, end of the world Greek show. Oh yeah, I heard about it. Never been to it, never seen it. But Freaknik, that was back in the day when the technology was palm quarters. Yeah, Picasso, Kappa Beach Park, bro. Listen, my boy's cousin was a Q dog. And I didn't go to a spring break type of thing, but I went to a party. Let me tell you something, man. Q dogs. Oh my God. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't even gonna get into it. Just know this. Michael Jordan's a Q. Shaq is a Q. Once they throw an atomic dog, it's over. They're barking all over the place, and the chicks, it's just crazy. Just crazy. Tim TV, what up, man? Yeah, Freaknik. Yeah, Freaknik turned Atlanta out, man. Everyone had palm quarters and camcorders, and when that documentary dropped, you saw what sisters were saying. Jesus take the wheel, because some of those sisters is grandparents now. I know I'm gonna see that documentary, and I'm gonna be like, yo, I was on that block. But listen, I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. Honestly speaking, I ain't do shit. To be honest, I was down there just watching all the crazy shit. To be frankly, I ain't had nothing to hide. It's crazy. Phenomenal Mexican in that super chat, salute, man. He says, Drew, You should be. You should see gringos in Mexico next level. Oh, I heard, bro. I heard they go down there specifically to freak off, and they come back with packages. The package? Yeah, man. So here's the deal. The cartoons that made us salute. Does her 304 pass have a reset button? Now I have a. Oh man, I'm just gonna keep it a bean with y'all, man. Now, brothers, just hear me out. Let me talk to the ladies real quick. And I know some ladies, they might not want to make their presence known. They might be in this situation where 95, 1990, 1988, whatever you holding. Shamar, what's good? I'm just gonna. Now, fellas, y'all not gonna like this, but ladies, this is your only hope. All right? It's your only hope. If you did anything late in life to the point where it's caught on social media, you're done. But in 95, there was no social media. All right? In the event you were not at any of those, wild college weeks or black spring breaks, if you wasn't there, or if you can be seen and you're really not doing anything, you're just walking down the block in a bathing suit, you can't, everything's left for assumption. Here's my advice to you ladies. All right? If you have a 304 pass and let me give you some advice, and I need you to listen carefully. First thing you do, everyone on your block knows your business. The first thing you do is move. I'm being serious. Bounce. Don't stay on your block. If everyone knows who you are and what you do or what you used to do, it's not going to matter. Because here's the deal. Nobody, absolutely nobody is going to wife you. I didn't make the rules. Now, some women will say, well, that's not fair. I have no control over how men think. I control how I think. And if I came across a shorty and I'm taking her serious and she's honest with me about the 50 bodies she's had in college, and I'm like, wait a minute, you only went to a fucking 2-year college. $50 bodies? College couldn't have been that. You went to a community college. You didn't even go away. You took the train to BMCC. What do you mean 50 bodies in college? What the fuck is wrong with you? Eric Jordan, salute. At that point, he reserves the right to say, thanks, but no thanks. You cool now. And she starts saying, hey, man, but I'm a born-again Christian. I'm happy for you. All you did was take a bath, in my opinion. I'm happy for you. And you're a really cool person. But 50 bodies? I can't. Now watch this. It's 50 bodies in like a city radius, which means there's 50 dudes walking around that eventually, while I'm holding hands with you, they're going to be like, yo. Or they haven't seen you in a while. No, I ain't seen you since, 2 years ago. Hit me up. You know what that's about? You understand? So my advice to you ladies, the first thing you do, if you really want to escape your past, there's really ain't no escape. I mean, with the social media era, there ain't no escape. If you're on video court doing anything, that's out forever. But if you was doing stuff in the 90s and the 80s and, it's the camcorder era, and you really didn't get caught on video doing anything, the first thing you do is move out your block. That's the first thing you do. Get off your block. I'm reading what here. Exactly, bro. Bro, listen. These women are out of their damn mind. It's my opinion. But I'm giving them advice before, because I'm doing a show. We're giving them advice. First thing you do is move out your hood. And I'm not talking about moving across the street. If you live in New York, moving to Jersey, no. If you live in New York, you need to go west. Get the fuck. You know what? Don't even move into another city. Move on the outskirts of the city, because it's a small world after all. Yeah, it's a small world after all. Get out. Bounce. You need to escape your whole past and live your life like how you pledged to live it now. Stop being so promiscuous. And I know, fellas, you're not gonna like this. And when you meet a man who's courting you, and if this is the guy, and you've legitimately slowed it down, he don't need to know. Aaron said, go to Ohio. He don't take it to the grave. He don't need to know. Now, fellas, I know y'all want honesty. I know you do. And it'd be beneficial to know. Young Hollywood, salute. But what am I going to tell the chicks to do? Tell the truth? You know why? When they tell the truth, they're not going to get what they want. Drew, since when do you care what they want? No, I'm being fair. I'm being fair. Now, you can be honest if you want, but I'm just telling you what honesty is going to get you. Now, follow directions, ladies. Don't be in the same city. Bro, listen. Everyone knows a chick that says, all men ain't shit. And then as you're talking to her, you find out she's dated 10 people, and all of them live in a 5-block radius from her, and they all know each other. Joe Townsend, salute. Now, you ain't date dudes outside your neighborhood, pretty much. You dated 10 niggas in 10 years, and they all know each other, and they're all in a 5-block radius. They ain't shit, because they know you ain't shit. And you best believe they all talking about you. So what's the first thing I told you to do, ladies? Move. Pack your shit and move. Start fresh. You ever saw that movie, A History of Violence? Dr. Mark, salute. You ever saw that? He's in West Bubblefuck, USA. And he's just a regular old white guy in a regular old town. And these two goons go to rob his diner. And he gets to jump on them and kills them and gets exonerated because it was self-defense. And then next thing you know, Amina, salute. And the next thing you know, some dude pulls up with half a burnt face. And he's like, how can I help you? He's like, yeah, you can help me, Joey. He starts calling him Joey. And his wife is like, why is he calling you Joey? He said, I'm not Joey. I don't know what you told. Yeah, you know who you are, Joey. Long story short, I'm going to ruin the movie for you. Long story short, you find out he wasn't who he told his wife he was. He was just some guy that came along here and he opened up a diner and complete lie. You know what he was? He was a former mafioso, high-ranking mafioso dude. And when he defended himself in his diner, they put his face on the news and he went missing, and the mafia said, oh, there you go, Joey, right there. Let's go get him. And they went to go get him. And his wife was like, yo, we got a whole family here. I got 2 kids here, whatever. You're a mobster? What? It's called A History of Violence. Young Hollywood, it's called A History of Violence. I was watching that like, oh, shit. And at the end, he has to go and confront his brother, his older brother. Because he did something so foul, his brother almost became boss. But his brother did something and then he left. and fucked up his way. So he's been looking for his brother for like X amount of years and finds him under those circumstances. And his wife was like, I didn't know you was a goddamn mafioso, man. You fucked up his whole family. Well, ladies, you got to disappear like Joey. You got to make niggas in 2 decades say, yo, what happened to Funkana? What happened to Fuquisha? What happened to her? Vanished. No social media. Even if your new man has social media, don't be smiling on it. Grow your hair out, and every time you take a picture, just do the smile and have the hair in the face. It's a small world. And you tell them, yeah, I don't do social media, baby. No. Don't put the kids on social media. No. You have to reinvent yourself, ladies. Phenomenal Mexican back in that super chat. He said, I worked with a chick that dated 5 guys at the job. This is what I'm talking about. And she dated as past tense. She'll have everything bad to say about those 5 guys, but she's dating 5 guys on the fucking job. You understand? You absolutely have to reinvent yourself because you done stepped on all kinds of landmines over there. It's ridiculous. Jose, what's good? Joe Townsend said, Drew, my mom dated this Mexican cat. One day my mom woke up and he was gone. He just left and I am sorry. He just left an I am sorry note. 2 days later, the FBI knocked on her door. He was a cartel cat on the run. True story. Damn. Jay Nelson, what up? Damn. Ladies, reinvent yourself. The question is, does her 304 pass have a reset button? Under certain circumstances, yes, but you have to press that button under the right pretense. Don't get mad if you're playing the game and you're losing. You know how, have you ever had someone playing the game and you're playing it and you kicking ass on the video game and they just uppercut the power off or hit the reset button? You're like, yo, I was up. What you doing? You don't want to play with people like that. Shogun, what up? You can't reset that game, man. That's not fair. And what I mean, it's not fair. You stay on your block, and now you're labeling all these dudes. None of those dudes graped you. They barely spit game at you. Little Polo, salute. They barely spit game at you. They just showed up, and you made it easy for them. Anthony, what up? You made it easy for them. That's what you did. You made it easy for them. It was up to you to be picky. You with the kitty. You needed to be picky and you wasn't. 10 bodies later, there's something wrong with them? No, there's something wrong with you. But you're not going to find a husband out that bunch. And stop lying to yourself saying, well, I don't want no husband. I don't believe you. Back in the days, we used to ride our bikes out in the street. You know, the popular bikes. Mark, what up? Popular bikes was Mongoose, Rampar, BMX. I'm forgetting one. But I remember there was a dude around my way named Bernie. And my mom told me, don't let no one ride your bike. Yeah, Huffy, yeah. Don't let no one ride your bike, because there was like a thing going on when I was growing up, people stealing bikes. She said, don't let anyone ride your bike. It ain't Sports Talk, salute. So I said, all right. Yeah, red line. I said, all right. So it was a dude named Bernie. And I knew he wasn't going to steal my bike and nothing like that because he lived in the next building. You know what I'm saying? And he comes up, he says, yo, let me get a ride. I'm like, nah. And he went in. That's why your bike is whack. Ramp, I had a ramp off. Your bike is whack. That shit is whack. Everything about my bike was whack. I had a bike that had like a motorcycle top on it, right? And he just cutting me up. Colors whack, the tires are whack. And my man had a mongoose. He said, mongoose is better than ramp bar. BMX is better than ramp bar. And I'm like, okay. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, Turned around and asked my boy who had the mongoose, yo, let me get a ride. My boy was like, nah. Then he went in on mongoose. I'm like, oh, okay. Why am I bringing that up? Don't be Bernie. Don't be the bitch. And if Bernie had kept it up, I'd have rang the bell and told I have an older brother. I'd have told my older brother, yo, Bernie's fucking with me. Come downstairs and handle that. And he knew when to stop. I said, yeah. And I turned my bike towards the building. He knew what I was about to do. He said, nah, I will fuck you then. I was like, okay, whatever. You know what it is. Louis Hatton, what up? So everything was all right until I told the nigga no. Don't be Bernie the bitch. He was being a bitch. And these bitches lay everywhere and somehow men are the problem. Has this ever happened to y'all? Yeah, I did a show about this a while ago. When she want to be a smut with everybody else, but wants you to wife her up. It's like, yo, man, it's my turn. I ain't trying to. What are you doing? No, don't fall asleep. Wake up. Get out. You gotta go. What are you doing? This is way back. When I was laying and playing. There was no texting. I'd get the phone calls. Hey, yeah, what you doing? Bitch, it's 2 a.m. I'll be up watching a movie or something, but I'm like, I just want to talk. Bitch, what? Now listen, I'm watching like something, whatever the fuck. What? I gotta talk to you. I really like you. No, bitch, no, you're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do this. You notice, we've been banging all week long. You notice I never kissed you? I don't even like looking you in the face. Everything is from behind. What do you don't notice? We've never even made it to a bedroom. It's been straight staircase. What do you mean you like me? What are you talking about? What? Oh my God. I had to explain to this chick, yo, do you know the first time I did see you, and this was still in the 90s, I actually saw the top of your head. You know the first time I saw her? My boy says, he comes over his camcorder, he says, yo, check this out. And I look, I see the top of her head, and she's blowing my boy. I said, who's this? He said, oh, that's so-and-so. I said, oh, all right. Eventually, I got next. And just because she's a smut, that don't mean you got to disrespect her and call out her name or whatever. That's polite, but I got next. Well, eventually, I don't know how you catch feelings from getting back shots in the staircase. I don't know how that happens, but that's what happened. I'm like, what's happening there? And I had to explain to her, look, the first time I saw you, I didn't even see your face. I saw the top of your skull, given skull. So, you cool in the gang, but do you understand that out of general principle, I'd be a fool to Make you my girlfriend? Do you know how stupid? You, you know she didn't get it? I hear now, you know, she's married and her marriage ain't doing so well. But what's crazy is I know about all her bodies that she's told me. And I haven't spoken to her in a few years, but I know that she's married. And there's probably a lot of bodies in between since I stopped speaking to her. Because if she's moving on and pursuing something, me being around is just a distraction. So I just stopped talking to her. She married some family. She married an African dude from her. She's Nigerian. So she married a Nigerian dude, brought his ass up here. Now I guess they separated. But there's a lot of shit with her anyway. I don't want to like get too deep into that, but her issue is she never learned how to slow the fuck down. She went from smutting out to jumping into a marriage, and it's failed, from what I understand. You know what she never did? She never got her 304 pass under control. That takes time. The first thing you do, exactly, Joe Townsend, exactly. The first thing you do is stop. Stop banging. Understand that you can exist without flinging it all over the place. All right? Then get away from the people who know how you get down. Just get away from them. Move somewhere else. If you're serious about restarting your life and hitting that reset button, leave. Start a new life and stay away from everybody. The only people you should be dealing with on social media are not the dudes you were just banging socially. You can have close family and friends that know how you get down, but if they're really close family and friends and they see you have a person in your life that you really love and you've turned your promiscuous behavior around, I'm sure they'll support you and say, oh, okay, look what she's doing. Leave her alone. Don't say anything. But now listen to this, fellas. What happens when the neighborhood smut, you see some unidentified dude with hard eyes walking in and out the building with her, holding hands and hugged up with her? Don't you kind of look at that nigga like, ooh, he don't know. He don't know. Ugh. He must not know. And some niggas are so foul, they'll start doing shit on purpose. Depending on what kind of hood she live in and depending on what kind of dude she dealing with. Me, I'll just look and be like, damn. I know of a situation where I used to work. There was a shorty in there that got around. She made her rounds. And Reese, what's good? She made her rounds, and it was something. She made her rounds, and I guess a dude that was mad cool. I don't know if he didn't get the memo or everyone like pretty much knew, but he didn't know. Do you not know he married her and they have a baby now and everything else? And let me tell you something. This woman had videos and pictures floating around the tour. Everybody knew, and she stood on it. And then homie slides in and Mr. Shelton, what up? Homie slides in and Next thing you know, they married. And then I'm getting calls like, yo, you know, so getting married. I said, what? You joking? Nah, they dating. This is no. They're getting married. Yo, he didn't know, and no. Look, you know what? I wish them the best. But when you have a 40-second video of her giving guap to two of the same dudes on the tour, this was her in the morning, and this was her during her break. And she's flipping the coin to see who she's going to see at 8 o'clock that night. And everybody knew. I say, no one told him? Wow. Yeah, Joseph Townsend. See, the thing is, Joe Smith's wife, she was actually doing it for a living. This chick worked for the city. She worked for the city. And I was like, yo. That's messed up, Phenomenal Mexican. That's messed up. So, ladies, go start your new life. And when you meet that dude that he don't know you, look, fellas, I know this is crazy, but if she's really true to her word and she's not going to, you know, fall back into her smutty ways, tell her real name and close your social medias and just say, yeah, I'm from the West Coast. I'm from the East Coast. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from the South. And I came from up North. And, you know, I'm just here for a fresh start. And what's your name again? You know, oh, yeah. Have you had boyfriends in the past? And ladies, just, yeah, you know, I dated a couple of times, you know, but nothing really worked out, whatever. But, you know, now I'm looking for change. Everything is different, fast-paced in the city. And start over. Start over. That's a reset button. But when I say does her 304 pass have a reset button? Under those circumstances, that's the only way you're resetting. But basically what I'm saying in the show is y'all ladies are being honest, and that's cool. Men appreciate that. But don't get hooked on the expectation that a man is going to look past it. I need y'all to listen to this.
And it's not like they don't exceed their time limit. And if they do, they're going to give you a tip. So.
Look at this.
Same thing with white men.
Okay. You ever had any abortions?
Yeah.
Sorry to ask that.
Dapper Don, salute.
Unfortunately, probably like about 5. But the good thing about that, they were not from clients. Those were from men. That.
Do you know your body count at all?
I was just talking about this to one of my potential baes. I don't know.
You don't know at this point?
I would think over 200. Like, I can't even really give y'all a number. Just know that it's
over 200.
Yeah, it's high. I done seen a lot of men. I slept with a lot of men. Sucked a lot of dicks.
All different races?
Yeah. Chinese, Indian, African, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, Mexican.
What's your favorite man since you had all different types?
I like the most the Indians.
The Indians?
Mm.
What's it about them? What you like about them?
They spend the most, and it's not like they don't exceed their time limit. And if they do, they're going to give you a tip. So, same thing with white men.
Okay. You ever?
You know, there's some women just like that are not even on the payroll. That's just how they get down. And they expect you to look past that under certain circumstances too. We just heard Joe Smith's wife said, when I'm at work getting, pounded out by these, super hung porn stars, that don't count because that's work. She said that. And there's women that believe that. Oh, I'm a sex worker, so that don't count. That's ridiculous. Rachel Nonita, what up? That's ridiculous. Okay. I was watching something on MTV. What was it? They had a show up there where these people were revealing things in their life to family members. You know what the most disgusting thing I saw on there? The most disgusting thing I saw on there was a dude on there. And he says, I'm about to reveal. Oh my God. He was revealing to, I think, family members and his girlfriend that, you ready for this? I couldn't believe this. He said he was gay for pay. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? The dude did gay corn, but he had a girlfriend. He says, no, I'm just acting.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
So I'm watching this like, wait a minute. Y'all remember that show? It used to be on MTV. I was like, wait a minute. Monster Musa, what up? I was like, wait a minute. What? He's like, yo, yeah, I just do it for money. It's a lot of money. I just do it and I go home to my girlfriend. It's just acting. And Stormy, salute. You know what's acting? Acting would be him starring in like a show and he plays the gay character. And every time he's about to have an intimate scene, they come face to face with a dude and then it's cut scene. That's acting. All right. In this day and age, maybe a little peck. No, he's banging and getting banged to completion. And then going home to his girl? And I like when he snuck in. There was something that he really did sneak in. You know what he said? Oh, it's because it's 100% safe. We get tested. I'm like, man, you know what? Oh, Rachel. I didn't bring him up. Josue, I didn't bring him up on purpose yesterday. Because I used to see Josue jogging down the Bruckner Expressway. He used to jog down Castle Hill and turn on Bruckner and be shadowboxing by the bridge. I used to see him a lot running outside. If y'all don't know, I'm not even going to get into it, y'all. But I didn't bring him up because I think he knows him. I didn't even bring it up. Oh. What do you do with your girlfriend? Hey, honey, how was work? Oh, man, I went to work and got a facial. Then I went to the salon and got another facial. What? No. Yeah, Tim, you see him over there? Yeah, listen, I ain't trying to judge anybody, but damn it. Ugh. I know, Jose. And listen, whatever, man. That man he lives. The man has an OnlyFans where he's getting gawked down by, Javier somewhere, some guy named Javier or whatever the fuck, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I saw the face and I said, yeah, that's him. And yeah, all right. And I moved on. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with his hands, but geez Louise. MXC, salute. That guy. Now, let me ask y'all a question. That woman, that's his girlfriend. How would you look at her if she stayed? How would you look at that? Seriously. Seriously. I'm not dealing with that. I'm like, wait a minute. Whoa. What you mean? Stormy said, only man's. Yeah. They need to differentiate because that was disgusting. I really can't. I ain't want to talk about it, man. Whatever, man. Bro. I gagged when I saw that picture. I gagged. I was like, yo, I think homie had a beard. So what the? All right, whatever, man. Whatever. I was like, all right. This is my fault because how would you look at Shorty? Let's up the ante. Let's say that's your daughter, your female cousin, your niece. She introduced you to homie, and then you find out, I know someone who knows someone, and they told me that your boyfriend is on the internet, giving top. And I told them I don't believe it, and then they brought me a picture, and this is him. The guy that was all lovey-dovey, kissed you on your mouth. This is what he did with his mouth. Did you know about this? Then what happens if she says yes? What you mean? What you mean, yes? You knew about this. Okay, he makes some good money doing this. What does this? He does this. In this day, he probably laid down with you. You cool with this? I don't care if those dudes are clean. You're gonna let this young lady that you're cool with, sharing this information with, say, no, look, listen. He's just acting. He's gay for pay. Do you see the shoelaces on his face? That's not for joking. You don't joke like this. This isn't makeup. This is from Tim. Not Tim in the chat, but Timmy boy. Just skeeted on him. He probably came to see you during the week. Does his 304 pass have a reset button? You see how the title changes? Let me ask the sisters. Does the reverse the roles? Ladies. Now, I know it works a little different, but let me ask the ladies. You meet a guy, you love the guy, he's a nice guy, whatever, and then y'all having a conversation. You say, well, how many people you been with? And he goes, and then he takes off his shoes and then he starts counting toes. Then he says, let me hold your hand. Then he starts counting your fingers and then your toes. Then he starts counting strands of hair. Here, hold this one. Here, hold this one. And he stops at 312. And he's only like 28. Huh? Let me ask y'all. Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool with that? Every Jordan, that super chat, he says, that ninja is gay. Hell nah. Access denied. Yeah? Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool? Lover's Word said, I don't even ask. I don't want to know. Well, let me let me go with see what Rachel said. And then he says, gay partners count too. Yeah, let me tell you something. A long time ago, I was out on a date with a chick, talking with her. So she asked me about my past. I told her, asked about her past. And I learned a lot that night. All right. First of all, of course, she was a little older than me. She'd been with 10 people. Right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. Because to be honest, I wasn't trying to wife it. I was trying to get in her drawers. I was just being polite about it. I was trying to be a number 11. So then she starts naming guys, and somewhere in the middle, there was 2 female names. And my antennas went up. I'm like, huh? Wait. Felicia. Yeah. I went through a point in college where her roommate, you know, they were drinking one night. It's always drinking. And then she went down and ate my box. And I liked it. And I ate her box and I liked it. And we were together for 2 years. And then we brought in another girl and we were all just hanging out, you know, on some Sex in the City. And so I said, well, what happened there? Oh, well, you know, college was over. They went home. You know, we talk to each other every now and again, but, you know.
What?
Okay. He said, what in the George Michael? Yeah, love is a word. That's why these young sisters have to ask these dudes. Because there's a lot of Josue's out here. You look like a normal dude, but if you ain't got an eye, like the OGs, we got eyes for that. I know people that been around them that told me, like, yo, if you're around that set and you watch, it's not only him. They picked right up on it. But in passing, you won't catch it. But you around them for a minute, you pick up on it. So these young chicks, they gotta ask these dudes your history. You might find some shit out. Oh, well, you know, I mean, I ain't really gay. You suck my dick. No, nigga. No. I don't want to hear it. Look, Young Hollywood said ATL the home of that. That's what I'm hearing. It's out here in New York, too. Matter of fact, half of New York is in Atlanta. They out here. Absolutely. They got a Bronx Day down at ATL. No shade to my borough. I'm just saying. This is crazy. These sisters got to ask those questions. This is just the world we live in. Anthony said Austin, Texas, too. It's out here. You legitimately have to conduct interviews. And you got to hope that they're honest. Now, sisters, I'm telling you, man, be honest. But I told y'all what to do. If you want to reset, you got to go to the other side of the country or go to a whole new country, shut down your social media and start over. If you really mean it. Don't say, yo, I'm going to go somewhere else and I'm going to smut out, but I'm going to lock down a herb. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's messed up. Salute, Philip. My brother Theo Coop, the Do Better podcast, is in the building. Salute, man. Much love and appreciation. Keep in mind, and y'all see Rachel and Nonito in the chat. Vegas next year, right? The week of November 16th, we're going to be in Vegas. Big old meetup. Let's get it. Salute. Brother Theo Coop. I ain't got to tell y'all to subscribe. Y'all should all be over there. My brother be cooking. For real, for real. Let me see if I can play this thing for y'all. Where's that? Play this for y'all.
Strikeout stories.
Yo, listen, took Shorty out to eat. We ended up at her crib. Shorty was like, yeah, all right, I'm going to go in the bathroom and get freshened up. She had the movie playing, so I was like, all right, I'm about to get laid. Yo, tell me why I took my pants off, right? Unbuttoned my shirt. I'm going to show her what I'm working with. I had the condom in the other hand, was still in the wrapper. And then she came out, what are you doing? Put that away, pull your pants up. Now she talking to me like an adult talking to a child. Get off my couch. I just went to go relieve myself. I was like, yo, I'm sorry. She's like, oh, no, you can leave, though. You can leave. I was like, oh, no.
How long was you knowing her, and what was she saying on the phone?
I knew about a month and some change. We had those jokey conversations. So I'm thinking you invited me to the crib. This is my night.
Listen, I got to ask you this. Do y'all know that dudes get embarrassed like that?
Yeah, but girl who really with you, she ain't gonna care. She gonna make you feel okay about your embarrassing situations. A chick that don't, she really gonna let you live in that moment and let you have it. That's yours to own.
Give me one of those strikeouts.
That's a strikeout story, man. That was Black and the sister CC. Man, that was all bad. I'll never forget that night, man. I ain't even gonna say Quiet Storm. Salute, man. I ain't gonna say I got played. I'm gonna say I played myself, man. That was a messed up night, man. I was like, yo, she said, yeah, I'm going to freshen up. And they had to cut out what kind of movie she was playing. She was playing the boob flick, man. I said, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Rachel, they coming. Yo, Nonito, they coming. I already spoke to them. They coming. They coming. We gonna have a It's gonna be crazy. I hope Vegas is ready. So Black and CC coming. It's gonna be crazy. Man, listen. Yeah, yo, Theo, she had the corn on the big screen. You remember the old big screens that look like goddamn projectors? Those big, the old technology. Check this out. She had that playing. She threw something on. So I'm like, all right, I done took out to eat with money I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? And we was just sitting there on the couch and I was ready. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that gunmetal guy. And she was just sitting there, she's watching, and it was her video. It was, you know, she put it in. She's like, yeah, I know you like things like this. Let me just play this. Hit play, and I'm like, oh, okay. So the whole time I'm watching, but I'm watching her, and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get this. She gets up. She said, I'll be right back. I'm going to freshen up. She goes to the bathroom. I said, it's on. I stand up, pull my pants down. I'm saluting. Had the condom in this hand. I had a button up. I buttoned it all the way down so she could see what I'm working with. And I'm just sitting down and I'm just like, ugh, and I'm just sitting down like, yeah, I'm about to wreck something. I sat back and I'm like, she get out here, and I'm just getting my sexy pose already. I'm looking this way. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, this bitch. This bitch comes out the bathroom, buckling her pants, looks up. She said, whoa, 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 what the fuck is this? And pointed like this. What the fuck is this? What are you doing? I was like, what? I'm looking around like, what? I ain't, no. And she's standing there pointing at me. No. For a split moment, I'm like, I'm waiting for her to be like, nah, I'm just fucking with you. No. She was dead serious. So I went from this to, I just died. And then she runs over to me and she's like, no, put that away. So I'm like, I stand up and now you know how your ass kind of like gets stuck to the leather? So I peel and you see my ass creak in the leather, right? And now I'm trying to pick up my, you know, my pants was down, but it was like kind of like I ain't take my goddamn boots off. So I kind of like step on my pants and I kind of like stumble. I'm trying to pick shit up. And I'm like, my bad. I didn't. And she's like, no, come on, pick that up. No, don't get comfortable. No, you can leave. I'm trying to button up my shirt. I'm like, yo, my bad. I didn't. No. Go. You just go. Go ahead. Next thing you know, I'm hustled out the door. Buckled the belt, but the pants is unbuckled. The zipper's unbuckled. Pubic hair exposed. My boxers wasn't all the way up. I got my coat in this arm. Shirt is unbuttoned, and I'm just standing outside her door like, and then I heard the door unlock, the neighbors, so I had to like drop shit and just like, you know, white man come out. Yeah, good evening. I'm like, hey. It was the longest elevator ride and walk to the car in my life. Moral of the story is, let her make the first move. I totally misread the room. Totally. But then again, she did that shit on purpose. Why would you invite me up to the crib and then pop in some porn? Why would you do that? I was all of 20. I probably had just turned 20. She was like in her 40s and she was hot. I was like, yo. Sat in the car. I was sitting in and I had a 1986 Mercury Sable and it broke down every 2 weeks. I was sitting there like, yo, it'd be my luck if this shit don't start when I turn the key. It started though. Cause it would idle so low. Sometimes I make a turn and it would shut off. And I would have to throw it in park, turn the shit on, and put it back in drive. I'm making a turn and people be honking, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, the car just shut off, man. But when I washed it, it looked real nice. Oh, man. Yeah, Picasso. I was like, did I misread the room? And I was like, what the fuck? I went home. You know, I came in the house and I like stood in the foyer and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Went in the room and turned on the goddamn Super Nintendo. Played some NBA Live 95. 3 in the morning, I'm like, doot. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck just happened? Holy cow. That bitch. I didn't even want to answer the phone when she called. You know why? Because I was embarrassed. Like, what the fuck? I really thought I did something wrong. But that was the illest strikeout. That's one of. I got a few. I was one of the illest strikeouts I ever had, man. My brother Theo Coop, the super chat, much love. He said, bruh, first I thought you was bugging about whipping it out when she went to the bathroom. But she put on the corn. Exactly. If a chick playing corn around me, I think it's go time. Bro, I thought it was go time. So I'm like, yo, what? Yo, and that's what I'm saying. When she came out, she was like, get up. So I just got up and I'm like, put that thing away? Pull your pants up? And I almost fell because I'm stepping on my pants and I'm like, and she's around me. No, put that up. I'm like, the fuck? Corn's still playing. I'm like, oh, wow. Hey, man, I was 20 years old. What the fuck did I know? I'm just like, yo, I'm about to smash this older chick and nope. Looking back, there was things that she was doing, though, that there's things that I dealt with dealing with her. Then looking back, I laughed because I said, I would never deal with no dumb shit like that, ever. This is the same chick that I told y'all I hung out with her and all of her peers in her age group. And they're talking about retirements and stocks and bonds. And I'm sitting at the table like this. And I'm like, God, please don't ask me anything. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I was like, no, I am not qualified to be sitting here. Because the move was, if they all say, oh, so what about you? I'm getting up, but like, I'll be right back. And I'm saying I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm not coming back. Oh, no, Picasso, she wasn't on her cycle. You know why? She specifically said, I left this part out. I told Black and Cece this. She specifically said, I was just freshening up. I just had to go take a shit. That's exactly what she said to me. In the midst of telling me to put my pants up. Rushed out the house and I'm standing in front of her door, holding a coat, belt buckle, but pants and zipper knot. My boots ain't tied. My pants is out. My shirt's outside my pants, and I'm just standing there looking like a complete and total mark. And I'm like, my heart is racing. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Ricky Williams in the building. Hen dog salute. I'm like, yo, God damn it.
What the fuck?
Oh, Paul, she had a pager. She had two. Horrible time. I wonder what she's doing now. Cause I want to put her in the headlock. Like, yo, you know, you really made me hate you. Stupid. Dummy. Who's the dummy? Me. Crazy. Oh my God, that was all bad. That was the ill walk of shame. You want to talk about striking out? I mean, yo. You remember the Mets? What was it? The Mets versus the Sox? What was that? Was it the Mets versus the Sox? 86 World Series? Remember when dude went to catch the ball, it was rolling, and it went through his glove, and he turned around and chased the shit? Remember that? Was that 86 Mets? World Series? Was that 86? The year the Mets won it in the 80s. I remember that. That's how I felt. Right through the glove. Right through the glove. I was like, he said, you got the vapors? You got the vapors. Yo, listen, man. If I could hire some actors to reenact that whole thing, I could direct it perfectly. Perfectly. That's it. Thank you. Bill Buckner, Game 6, 86 World Series. I saw it live, Abel. I saw it live. Right through the glove. All he had to do was catch the shit. It was a ground ball right through the glove. He went and he had to turn around and run for it. The stadium erupted. Crazy. And I think Wade Boggs was on that losing team. That's why I was crazy when he ended up coming to New York. I was like, shit. Yeah, Reef, you remember that? That was crazy. That was crazy. The city went nuts when that happened. The Mets had some chips that I remember. The Yankees had a bunch I remember. The Rangers. I think the Islanders never had that chip. And the Knicks. Not in my lifetime. The Knicks. Last time the Knicks won, I wasn't even born. So, yeah. So, no reset button on that. But, ladies, your 3 or 4 pass does not have a reset button. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do not sit down with a dude and say, hey, look, man, you know, my body count is retarded. What you mean retarded? I'm talking like 20 guys in 2 weeks, kind of retarded. What, you a working girl? No. I mean, I just got down like that. Why'd you slow up? Well, I'm out on a date with you.
Whoa! What the
What? Let me get this straight. I just met you 3 days ago. So prior to me, 72 hours ago, it was a go for whoever called you? What? And ladies, don't do this shit. Hey, Ma, how many bodies you got? I got 54 bodies. And you're 20 years old. You got 54 bodies. Okay. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. Gotta be less than that. Well, how many you got? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm talking about you. You know why? Because had he accepted your 54 bodies, the 50 or so bodies that he had wouldn't have mattered to you. And contrary to popular belief. Now look, there are some dudes that smash a lot. But contrary to popular belief, the woman who's out there gets laid more than the dude that's out there. Do y'all agree or disagree? I'll say it again. The woman who's out there, gets banged more. She gets her tail ripped off more than the dude rips off tail. The smuttiest dude, if he could bang 7 joints in a week, sure they could get like 24 in a week. You know why? Because dudes is always with the shits. If they get down like that. Tell me I'm lying. It is, yo, listen, man. Women find comfort in the sheets so easily. A dude could say, man, this shorty did me dirty. I'm breaking up with her, or she broke up with me. A man can't say, yo, you know what? I gotta have sex to get her off my mind. He can't just run out and just go get it from some chick like that. Niggas ain't gaming like that. Even the dude with all the game in the world. Gotta call shorty up. Yo, you busy? Can you come through? Whatever. It's rare a dude will have a chick on the trigger like that. It's rare. The chick breaks up with her man, you best believe there's several dudes on her phone at the drop of a dime. Even if those dudes are platonic, she could call up any one of those dudes. I just broke up with my boyfriend. Are you all right? Yeah. But I don't want to be alone tonight. Come chill with me. Yo, I'm coming. And it could be a dude that she never even gave burn to. These dudes are just waiting in the wings, man. All these chicks that got these guy friends around, 99.999% of them, they might not press her, but they waiting their turn. If they look and say, yo, if she ever, you know I'm taking it. And that 1%, that's the gay friend. And guess what? He might get froggy one night. Let me see what it looks like. Ew, it looks like an old man's face. Let's see what all the hoopla's about, though. That's right, young Hollywood. It's work for us. Not for them. They can do it. They can get it anywhere they want. Check this out. Even the ugly chicks. Not ugly, the oogly chicks. I mean, the chicks that you look at them and you just swear if you ask them, yo, what time is it? Ahooga. No, I asked you for the time. Ahooga. You so ugly, you don't even speak a language. Ahooga. Come on, man. Those chicks can get it. The big back gorilla bitches. They can get it. You know why? There's always somebody there. There's always some dude. The dirty white guy up the block. The stinky nigga upstairs. Papi at the corner store playing dominoes all day. Somebody will smash it. It might not be the dudes that you looking at, but somebody will do it. It's easier for y'all. Told y'all the story. Ran into shorty that I ain't see her in a few years, and I wanted to smash this high school, and it was my turn. Whole time I'm like, I can't believe this. I'm finally going to hit. 2 days, smashing. I mean, straight stuff out of the corn videos. Made a whole appointment to come check her next week. She said I met her girlfriend, drove me home, packing up top. She had nice chesticles, and she was like, yo, man, you got any friends? I said, yo, my boy, da-da-da. She said, oh, I remember your boy, yeah. So I called my man, I said, yo, next week we're going to go here. Yo, remember Shorty, da-da-da. Yo, I finally met a friend looked good. Yo, he said, bet, we're going to slide. Right before I came out there, I called during the week to reconfirm. That bitch answered the phone. It sounded like I just woke up out her sleep. I said, yo, I'm coming through tomorrow. You still good? Nah, my situation changed. What happened? Yeah, my man came back home. Back home? What do you mean? Where was he the whole time? Where was he just last week? Oh, you know, we had broke up. When'd you break up? Oh, about a day or two before I ran into you. The sex was so dirty because she was trying to get over him. But his ass came back home. Jesus Christ. He's kissing her? Oh, my God.
Whoa!
Don't ever go backwards. I'm going to do a whole nother show about that. Don't ever go backwards. Do you know what I did to her face? She was blowing bubbles with... All right, okay. Just understand what I just said. She was blowing bubbles, y'all. destroyed. No reset button on that. No reset button on that. And if she's smart, she kept that to herself. Because he was gone maybe a day or two, and I was painting her. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. You ever skeeted so hard you got dizzy? I mean, I was like, oh my. Oh, fuck. You get that little cramp in your ab. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, like that. Like that. Night Train said bubble nut. Exactly. There's no reset on that. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. You know how you get the sweat in your eyes and it's burning, so you gotta close your eyes? Yup. I mean, you catching the Holy Ghost. It was great. We did everything in that apartment. It was ridiculous. Went up there like in the afternoon. I didn't leave there until like 4 in the morning. Came back the next day. We hit up the sex shop. Went back. She's changing tongue rings on me. Left again. Well, like around after midnight. Her girlfriend came through. They were going to this lounge. I didn't care. She said, "Oh, you got any friends?" I was like, "Yeah." They said common sense salute. I was like, "Yeah." They're like you? Kinda. Yeah. Yeah, muscles, whatever. And I said a name and shorty went to high school. She knew my dude. She knew my ace. She was like, "Yo, yeah, I remember him." Yeah. He's still, I said, "Yeah, he's still." Bet. Girl, you gonna like him. Bet. PJH, what up? I said, it's on. It's on. Because I'm looking at her girlfriend too. I said, ooh. I'm going to get her too. I'm going to get her too. It was like that. This nigga came home. She was literally flossing her teeth with my pubic hair. I said, holy shit, this nigga came back home to that. You can't reset that, man. Keep it to yourself. Don't. I'm like, one argument, she's throwing it in his face. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't seen or heard from her since. I haven't seen or heard from her since. I don't follow her on social media. I can't even find her on social media. Stay off that fucker. Please. Ladies, there's no reset button on your 304 pass. Be honest, but don't get into a shit match with a dude that says, you know what, I'm not cool with that. But if you want to just fight the power and stand on it and say, yo, look, so I'm going to find a dude that's going to deal with my 104 body count. Lost your virginity at 21. You're now 21 and a half, and you got 104 bodies. You go ahead and think you're going to find a guy that's going to deal with that shit. Oh, main biker, yeah. Yo, Reef, I don't know. I backed all the way out because you know why? I wasn't going to be the fool to hang around, but like, all right, well, you know, we was friends first, so, you know, we could be cool. I'm going to be cool. We understand around it, but no, because I know me. I'm like, yeah, all right, they're going to fight again, and I want some more of that. And I did. So I backed out. I say, oh, look, good luck with that. It's been real. I see you when I see you, all right? She's like, oh, okay, it's all good, whatever. I said, all right. And I backed all the way off. And you know why? Because if I stayed around, one argument, what do you think she gonna throw in this nigga face? If she was that type, I said, nope, he ain't gonna be looking at me strange. Nope. I ain't trying to be in homie's face. I ain't trying to be in homie's face. Because I destroyed his girl's face. Okay. I mean, you'd have thought it was a bukkake fest. Where's my goddamn button?
Bukkake.
You'd have thought it was a trail of dudes there. It was just me.
Bukkake.
It was summertime too. She had the window open. It was hot as hell. I don't give a fuck.
Bukkake.
Took a nap, woke up. I was like, what you doing? She says, you know what I want. I said, oh, what you want?
Bukkake.
Man. Hope she all right. I hope she ain't never throw that shit in his face. And I threw something in her face. I stepped off. Nope. I'm good. Oh my God. Anyway, there's no reset button on your 3 or 4 pass. Ladies, what you don't do is you don't try and have a man make sense of it. We don't accept it. No man is going to accept it. If he says he's accepting it, you know what he's doing? He's just agreeing so he can get in your drawers, and eventually he's going to leave your ass. So don't think you're going to have the one, oh, he's the one because he accepts me for my past. Nope. He's going to be smashing your walls in. And then when he's done with you, he's going to leave. Tone, what up? Oh, yeah. That happens. But you know what? The type of men that do that, through my experience, there be some shit with them. They be cucks. They be suckers. And they're not in control of the relationship. They're not. Case in point, Joe Smith. He is in no control of what's going on in his household. Will Smith is in no control. Smiths are taking L's. They're in no control of what's going on in their household. Absolutely not. Joe Smith had no business wiping up that chick. I saw some of her clips. I found them. She getting back shots with dudes stepping on her head. I was like, oh, man. And Joe knew that. Oh, well. And Will Smith, stop it, dude. Stop it. You pursued that bitch. Come on, man. Come on, man. You should know better. You had no OGs to tell you, man, huh? Here's what you do. You stick around, you play the role, you smash her hard and fast, and you get rid of her. It's so bad that she's fucked up the household so bad that now he has his gay friend. Because that nigga's gay. And I think he lying on Will. And I think he's mad that Will has done everything around him but him. And he's like, you know what? The hell with this, man. The hell with this. I'm out of here. And I'm going to destroy him on the way out. Yeah, Zion Williams, man, please. Yeah. We're going to check with him in about 3 years. And his fortune will be gone. These dudes are ridiculous. You wifing up a chick that takes sausage to the face, or the world is looking at her naked ass on Instagram, and these bitches be old hoes too. See, those old hoes, they have hope. You see, young hoes look at these hoes, getting these Hollywood and entertainers and these actors and stuff. They give them hope. But see, these hoes need to understand, all of you are not these chicks. These chicks, some of these chicks are prettier than you, and some of these chicks is just, you know, right place, right time. And if that's what you aspire to be, an internet smut that hopefully you get wifed up by some entertainer, somebody with deep pockets, is that's all you're worth? Does your 304 pass have a reset button? No. Because when you strike out and you turn around, you're 38 years old or 40 years old, and you don't crash through the wall at light speed. Now you're saying, you know what? Okay. I want a man, I need a man, and I'm going to slow down, I'm going to change my ways. Too late. 3, 4, 5 years of Instagram. It's so bad that these hoes got Instagram pages with their kids on it. I showed it to y'all. What man is going to say, okay, what do you do for a living? Well, I shake my ass on Instagram. You got a son. Yeah, but you know his daddy ain't shit and I got to pay the bills. Fellas, you going to deal with that? Where your fucking morals? You couldn't get a real job? You don't give a shit when that kid goes to school and what he has to deal with. There was a kid that committed, I think he offed himself because his mother was online, twerking or something, and he started going to school, and kids started harassing him. Hey man, this your mom? Ain't this your mom? This your mom? I shake dice to her every night. He got to go to school with that. What did I say about Keke Palmer? You know what everybody missed? And I'm the only person that said this. I'm gonna toot my own horn here. The only person that said this. Everyone's spoken about it, but no one said. And all the women attacked that man Darius and said, hey man, she's the breadwinner. She can do what she want. But meanwhile, you told them same bitches. Hey man, he's a breadwinner. He should be able to look at other bitches and grab other bitches and invite other bitches to the bedroom. He could damn near cheat. He should be up there slinging dick around and dance with Nicki Minaj. These same bitches will have a problem with that. Right? Right. But though I was the only person that said, y'all don't notice he didn't say that Keke was disrespecting him? Did you peep? He said, I'm saying you're a mother, though. He was talking about the child. He wasn't talking about himself. You see how people hear what they want to hear? Women were quick to justify her and high-five her and be okay with her making videos with Usher, the dude with herpes. They stood in the pocket for her, right? But I said, wait a minute. Y'all didn't peep what he said? He didn't say, yo, how could you disrespect me? You're disrespecting our relationship. He said, I'm saying you're a mother, though, talking about the baby. He knew who he married, but he's saying, yo, this kid's going to eventually grow up and have to, he's going to get trolled. Goes to show you, these chicks, they'll stand in the pocket for the silliest shit. No one said anything about that but me. And there's no reset button on that. You notice I ain't talk about what kind of physical contact they had, because I'm still waiting for the real story. Trust me, there'll be a real story. But listen, I'm gonna get out of here. The answer is, does her 304 pass have a reset button? The answer is no. Unless you move to the other side of the country, other side of the world, close your social media, and legitimately start over and mean it. They don't have a reset button when you live in the same block, but everyone knows your past. Stop it. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. I'll be back tomorrow in the morning talking this boxing. You know what I mean? Man, salute to y'all. I have fun here, man. I really do, man. And I'll catch y'all. We'll be back here Wednesday, but I'll catch y'all in the morning. Much love. Peace.